Namaste, I am Ellie Orion, spiritual mentor. Andromeda is our neighboring galaxy, but still, Andromedan starseeds are so rare on planet Earth. In my energy scans, I've connected with many Andromedans, so I'm going to provide you with my personal information about soul mission of Andromeda souls when they incarnate on planet Earth. Andromedan souls that I worked with usually are higher vibrating, so from the 9D and above. And that means also that when this vibrational decrease happens, when they incarnate on planet Earth, they sometimes struggle to adapt to this vibrational jump and to optimally use their physical bodies. So they're in their galactic system very much protected, they live in harmony. Galactic fragment or soul fragment between feminine and masculine is balanced, so they can also choose this very androgynous way of presenting themselves, or just when, for example, you sense or when you co-create with some Andromedan, they usually have this very balanced, very calm energy and aura about them. So I had many akashic experiences that I downloaded for my clients, and something that occurred many times is basically this need to be a rebel when Andromedan soul comes to planet Earth, because there is so much so protected in this harmonic soul agreement in their galactic system, and willpower and freedom of will is very much associated with Andromedans. They often choose adventure, so many Andromedans that I scanned in my energy sessions chose basically adventure, to leave Andromeda, to experience the contrast, to learn about healing when it's actually needed, because many Andromedans are healers. It's very natural to them. They heal with the frequency, with color, with geometry, in many ways, but of course they have this soul need to be needed and to heal when they are when they're called upon. So Andromedans, because in their system they have this very much understanding that everyone decides for themselves, so they don't want to intervene. But I experienced in my energy scans that many times Andromedan souls are the first ones who come to protect other galactic races or other humans or other souls when they vibrate, or when they feel that they resonate as a solution or that they can help. So for example, even though they are such high vibrational beings, they don't want to intervene in a way that they influence us against our will, but if we do call upon them, they always show up. Andromedan souls, in my experience, they are very gentle and they're very calm and very mysterious, and sometimes they have this nomadic need to find their home. Often when I scan Andromeda souls who were basically seeking for adventure outside of this protected galactic system, they come to planet Earth, they want to travel, they want to experience all the beautiful locations, and they never truly get the home feeling only from one location, because they understand that this adapting to different environment and getting to know people in different cultures, because they're so open-minded and so acknowledging of different races and religions and skin colors, it makes it easier for them to feel at home at many different places. And the reason why Andromedans are so open-minded is because within their system, what I saw in my meditations, but also downloading akashic information, they all co-created with etheric form, with plasmoids, with physical forms, with some sort of like mix between animal and physical beings. So they truly have this deep understanding that life is life. There is no difference between life, or how life chooses to display itself. So they have this deep understanding when they come to planet Earth that they should protect animals, that they should truly be activists for the environment, for animals. Sometimes they, for example, work in animal shelters, or often Andromedan soul, when they see abandoned animal, they just cannot help themselves. They need to protect it or search for a compatible home for the animal. But in my experience, I also understood that many Andromedans, because they have this balanced feminine and the masculine, they're very androgynous and neutral in their energy. Sometimes they can basically choose jobs or careers such as lawyers, or they have to defend someone. So every time when there is a possibility to choose between bad or good, or light or dark, they're so neutral that they can basically defend both sides, and that makes them very successful lawyers and very successful judges. So that's so interesting to see how we all sometimes also create our careers or seek jobs that resonate with our galactic origin experience and information. I worked, for example, with many Andromedan women who have a mother role on planet Earth. And I also understood that souls, for example, who come to planet Earth and they have special needs, or they need some sort of physical support, they will often choose Andromedan soul incarnated in a woman on planet Earth, because they know she's going to provide them guidance and she's going to cherish their life no matter how much help they need. And it's beautiful to see that sometimes children who can't verbalize, or children who have some sort of speech problems, they also often choose Andromedan mothers. Why? Because Andromedans are very strong with their telepathic capabilities. So if we just place it in this earthly situation, what happens with a woman who has Andromeda galactic origin and her children don't talk? Basically, she learns to think for them. She is using her voice for them, and that is the strongest characteristic of Andromedan soul. The strongest energy center is, of course, the throat and the heart. So many Andromedans, when they come to planet Earth, they have to deal with lack of confidence, and they have to understand, where is my confidence coming from? How do I express my truth? How do I feel acknowledged and accepted? And that is why so many of Andromedans are so connected to nature and helping other people and healing and talking, and teachers and musicians. And they constantly are trying to find a way how to help others and how to give voice to other people or animals or causes that need to be louder or that need to be heard. So that is the reason why when they come on planet Earth, they have to understand what is their inner beauty. People say in spiritual communities that Andromedan beings are the most beautiful ones in all galactic races. But in my experience, it's not only due to their very beautiful appearance, it's also because they have this foundation of inner beauty. So when they're in galactic system of Andromeda, they feel this harmony, they feel that they belong, they feel that they are worthy. So when they come to planet Earth, they sometimes struggle with their appearance or with their confidence, and their soul mission is to understand, where is my inner beauty, how do I use my voice, and they should basically just focus on allowing themselves to speak up their own truth, or even to fight for something else, some other cause, or anyone who needs their support. Andromeda is vibrating higher than planet Earth, so sometimes when Andromedans come to physical bodies, sometimes they might co-create or manifest some sort of irregularities in their physical body because their frequency is much higher than the physical reality. But that is also a thing about manifestations and creating a life that they want when they come to planet Earth. So because time is a very strange concept for Andromedan souls, sometimes they might think that they're not moving fast enough in life, or that everything on planet Earth is moving so slowly, and sometimes they also forget about time. So this forgetfulness aspect is very much Andromedan characteristic. Sometimes they can also be portrayed by the environment like flaky, or they don't really pay attention when they come. They arrive on time, they forget things, because everything that's connected to time and time management isn't Andromedan strongest point. So sometimes they have to learn how to adapt, they have to learn how to surrender, how to not rush things, and that is also the strongest and the most beautiful characteristic of Andromedan souls, that they are basically very much in tune with their mental information, and they can be instant masters, manifestators. But when they come to planet Earth, they're learning and they're teaching others just to surrender and to feel at ease and allow universe to co-create, because deep down they know everything is always coming for their highest good, and they just have to surrender. Andromedans are co-creating with ease with many galactic races when they seek partnerships on planet Earth, but I discovered from my own experience and also other couples that I did energy scans with, Andromedans are amazingly compatible with Orion souls. And the reason is because Orion souls come from a system that is basically intertwined, or that is labeled as masculine system, because the creator energy is the masculine in Orion system, and Andromeda is in feminine essence, and they acknowledge the feminine essence as the creator, similar to planet Earth. So when Orion soul and Andromedan soul co-create together in partnership or in business deals, Orion soul is usually the one who creates strict deadlines and tries to achieve them and rushes to get there and is disciplined and has this brutal aggression to achieve everything in timely manner. And Andromedan soul is a relaxed one, more passive, allows everything to happen, is very much calm. So when they work together, or when they're in partners, in intimate partnerships, they can basically reflect the strengths and the weaknesses, and they can truly co-create in a divine partnership, and they can create beautiful things. So it's so beautiful to see how galactic origin and our galactic experiences in past lives and future lives is definitely influencing our interest and the way how we create with others, and what kind of life we are creating on this planet Earth. I am inspiring you to subscribe to my YouTube channel to support my work, so I can create lots of galactic races videos and share my experiences. Until we meet again, Namaste.